Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to our BIM Series Episode 3, Interoperable Workflows between Archicad and Bluebeam Revu. My name is Tammy and I will be the moderating the sessions with our speaker, Mr. Thapa, Customer Success Manager at TSI. Okay, so in this webinar, we will cover the following topic. The first one is an overview of GSI. Then we will walk through the industry context to explain why we have this webinar. And the main points today, the workflows between Archicad and Bluebeam Revu. And the last one will be the Q&A sessions with our speaker. So also, please note that you can submit your questions at any time during the webinar using the chat spot on the right side of your screen. And now let's get started with the first part with our webinar, an overview about GSI. I'm sure that some of you are already familiar with the GSI, but those who are not, I will give you a quick overview about our company. TSI is an AEC solution provider that specializes in Asia Pacific region. We have 4 offices in Vietnam, Hong Kong, Singapore, and Germany, and with the team of over 40 members who are dedicated to helping our clients achieve their project goals in architecture, engineering, and construction industry. To achieve this, GSI now offers 2 main services. The first one, our software development team can create customer software solutions to meet the specific needs of our client. Every project is different, and not every software solution is perfect fit. That's why our team works closely with our clients to understand their needs and develop custom solutions or new configurations to adapt the customer problems. And also, second, GSI is just the brain partners of leading European construction software solutions such as OnPlane, Bluebeam, Graphisoft, or ID Statica. These software solutions are designed to optimize workflow in the construction industry, saving time, money, and efforts on every project. And to learn more about GSI, you can scan the QR code on the screen to visit our website and also book the appointment with our team. Please note that the appointment will be free of charge. And now let's move to the main content of our webinar, the workflows between Archicad and Bluebeam Revu. These sessions will be presented by Mr. Shruti, who has many years of experience working in AEC industry, and he also using various BIM software. To connect with him after the webinar, please scan the QR code on your screen to connect with him on LinkedIn. And you also book the free consultations to discuss with him about Archicad or Bluebeam Revu or any topic regarding to BIM solutions. Even the strategy to grow your business by scanning the QR code and schedule the meeting at your convenience time. And I also would like to remind you that you can submit your questions for the speaker at any time using the chat box on the right side of your screen. And Mr. Shruti will answer your questions at the end of the session if we have time. Now, I would like to invite him to begin his presentation.
So before I start the webinar, I would like to introduce the Nemeschik Group, who is an umbrella organization for various kinds of softwares that range from between these softwares today. So on the next slide, we have Graphisoft Archicad. It is an architectural BIM CAD software that was developed by an Hungarian company, Graphisoft, and today it's a part of Nemetschek Group. So Archicad works both in Mac and Windows operating systems, and it is currently used by hundreds of thousands of architects and engineers worldwide for architectural designing, MEP modeling, and structural modeling as well. So Graphisoft Archicad can be used from your conceptual design phase till the construction documentation phase. But Bluebeam also you can see in the design development phase. So talking about Bluebeam, it is a cloud-based and offline-based as well as software for using it in design, build, and handover phases. So you are able to collaborate with your design teams, collaborate design issues using the PDFs on-site or off-site on any device. So moving on, we have the industry context here. As an industry, effective communication is paramount to project success. So utilizing interoperability between these softwares enhances the workflows. So utilizing interoperability workflows enhances communication just by allowing the design issues and reviews to be easily conveyed through PDFs. So furthermore, successful project outcomes rely on stakeholder collaboration to address unforeseen challenges. So that's why in the AC industry, there are various multiple stakeholders involved. And if there is lack of interoperability and not a proper data exchange strategy is being used, then it leads to a lot of inefficiencies and delays. So a closed BIM approach basically restricts stakeholders and design teams to seamlessly exchange these informations. Hence, closed nature of BIM systems basically limit the flexibility for the design teams due to fragmented communication channels. So that's why we have the concept of open BIM, where you are able to seamlessly integrate various softwares and use them for performing your design workflows. So today's topic, we'll understand the general workflow first, and then move on with demonstrations, and also seamlessly integrate these two softwares, Archicad and Bluebeam. So here, this is a general workflow. We have 3 stages here. The first one is design phase. So we have here design phases written down. Here in the stage 1, we have a sample design that we will be working with. So the important stages here to be watching is stage 2 and stage 3. So basically, we will be having this BIM model where we will create the drawings. So for drawings, we need to have the views created, the layouts, and the publisher sets. So once this is done, we will be exporting these drawings, and later in Bluebeam, we will import these drawings, figure out the issues, and if there are issues, we will be marking them up using the Bluebeam connection. Then we will import those markups or issues inside Archicad. And once that's done, the issues will be fixed. The drawings will be published again. So the workflow is going to be like this. And so without any further ado, I will start with the demo. So firstly, we will be looking at the Archicad BIM model. We will create some drawings. I will be demonstrating how to create views and the layouts. Then we will publish them in PDF format. So I'll quickly switch the screen towards the Archicad interface now. So I hope my screen is visible now.
Yes, we can see it.
Okay. So we're currently on a ground floor of this design plan. We can see the views here. So we have various floor plans. So ground floor, first floor, second story. We have these sections. The elevations are also already done for this simple design in the concept phase. You can see this is going to be the model. So I've set my work environment. So this is the interface here. Creating views is quite simple. So if we have our ground floor from the project map, which is the first icon here, and if we would like to create a view that's representing this ground floor, we will simply just right click, and then save it as a view. So what this does is it will save this view on your view map, which is the second icon that's seen on the screen currently. So that's how these views are available in this folder. So we can customize these folders here. We can create new folders, save the current view directly from the icon here by pressing this. Or we can also clone a folder. So for now, in this example, I've already created some folders and saved the views for the ground floor and those elevations and sections. So the next thing is creating the layouts. For layouts, we also use these folders and perform the new layout for creating the design drawings. So basically in the layouts, once we create a new layout, so for demonstration purpose, I'll just write down this, and the master layout will be A2 landscape. Put it on default, and I create this layout. So once this layout is out, we can simply just go to the view map, find the desired layout, let's say for now the east elevation, and drag it and drop it. So once you're happy with the layout and your scales and everything, you can move on for the publishing part, which is the next icon. So it goes one by one. So first I was in the project map. I took it towards the view map. From the view map, we created this layout here. And then finally we will head down to publisher sets. So for the publisher sets, we have already created a folder that represents floor plans, elevations, and sections. And in these, we have kept the saved floor plans and elevations and sections layouts, right? So these are on the PDF format. So this whole transmitter set that's seen here is called Revu. You can create new publisher sets using the plus button in the publisher tab, right? So the plus button will create a new set. And in this set, we will set the publishing properties. So we will save those files and specify the location where the file will be saved. So you can either create a single file or have a real folder structure or flat file structure. So for now, I'll just leave it as it is. I already have my Revu set here. So this is going to be the folder structure once it's published. However, for this webinar, I would like to just publish it in a flat PDF. So all the drawings will be published in one PDF itself, and we will take it down to Bluebeam and see further markups, how to place them and how to take it back to Archicad. So once these publisher sets are done, we are able to publish them for review. So I would like to publish the selected sets, which is the review one. Just hit the publish button and it will start publishing. So once everything is published, you can see the tick marks. And if there are no issues, we can just close this dialog box. So my drawings are published. Now I would like to switch to the next slide where we have the workflow.
Shruti, can you please check your microphone again?
Yes, sorry about that. I was just saying that we will publish the published drawings will be imported in Bluebeam Revu. So since we just published the review set, it will be imported in Bluebeam Revu, and we will do the design review find the issues and do some markups. Using the Archicad connection, we will import those markups into Archicad seamlessly. So for this demo, I would like to switch to my next screen. Which is the Bluebeam connection. So before I start with Bluebeam Revu, I would like to introduce you all to the Bluebeam connection of Archicad. So to understand Bluebeam connection, it's best if you go to the website help.graphisoft.com and then search for Bluebeam connection. So it will give you all the details that you require for installing this plugin into Archicad. So the download link for the add-on is right here. So this is how you'll be able to install Bluebeam connection. And once you have that, you can activate the connection palette. All the necessary steps are already provided in this article. So you can go through them, and basically we will just be doing this in this webinar, the demo. So if you have any issues after the webinar, you can go through these articles and try it by yourself. So opening the Bluebeam Revu interface, this is what it looks like in the beginning. So we are able to open that design drawings, the PDF that we published from Archicad. So I'll just hit open, find the design drawings that we just published, and open it up. So once that's open, we will be able to see all those design drawings in one single PDF, because that's how I exported it, right? So all these drawings are right here. So let's try and do some markups. Let's say the lead architect found some issues, some simple ones. Let's say try to call out or create some markups using the clouds. These are the tools for marking up here. So I'll just try and use this cloud tool to say, let's say this is the door. Maybe the door had to be flipped on the other side, so it had to open on that side, not this side. Then if the issue has been found, then we will be able to mark this up using the cloud and the callout. So we can say like switch the door swing. Let's mark this up. Further checking the design for any issues and creating markup similarly. Let's say on the elevation here, let's see the sill height is a bit too much, let's say, or maybe the window size is too much. So we can specify that as well, saying, okay, maybe decrease the window height and have proper sill height, right? So too close to the roof. So you can, once it's placed, we are able to edit it as well. So you can do those markups. So once you're happy with the markups, once all the design drawings are checked by the lead architect, we can see the markup lists pop out in the columns down here. So you can see what kind of tools did we use. The timestamp will be also noted. We can specify the author. Let's say it's the lead architect who did the review. So just for example, we add these issues and the markup has been done like this. So once this is done, we just have to go to the file option and save this PDF. So it's saved. So now we have found those issues. We did the review, we did the markups, and now we will be moving on to the Archicad interface and use the Bluebeam Archicad connection. So I've activated my Bluebeam connection and kept it up here in the toolbar already. So this is the palette of Bluebeam connection. So simply we can first import these issues. So we have just saved that PDF using Bluebeam Revu, and now we can import the issues from there. So Archicad directly detects those issues utilizing the Bluebeam connection. So we can see there are issues here. So the tick mark shows us it has found, or let's say detected, the issues, and we can import these issues now. So if the design review has been done multiple times, we can skip the duplicate ones. So if there are any duplicate issues, we will be able to skip those and only import the new issues, right? So multiple design reviews are also simple due to the fact that you are able to filter these issues, right? So I hit import. Now all those markups are already here. So if we want to check out the report, we are able to check the report as well. So it will show us what was imported and some details about those issues. And as you can see, those issues have popped right over in our design drawings. So now the design team can further utilize the review done by the lead architect and adjust the design as per the markups here. So that's all about today's webinar. This is how we use the Bluebeam connection for seamlessly integrating the design issues. So since Bluebeam is really useful for build and construct phase, during the design development, this can be a very good tool for conveying the design issues from one team to the next. So the design issues that was received will be fixed and it will be further published, and it's just going to be this cycle. So until there are no issues, this cycle will be going on, and once the issues are all dealt with, we move on to the next project stage. So finally, that was it from me for today, and now we could just move on to the question rounds. So if you have any questions, please drop it down in the chat, and we will try and answer them. Also, if you want to try it out yourself later, and if you have any questions, then you can just send me a message through LinkedIn or send me an email. That works as well.
And thank you, Shruti, for your presentation. And I hope that all of you found this information useful for your workflow. And so now we will open the floor for questions. So please submit your question in the chat box on the right of your screen, and our speaker will try to answer all of your questions. Okay, so if there is no further questions, we will conclude the webinar here. And if you have any questions or you need any support after this webinar, you can contact Peter Sudir through his LinkedIn, or you can contact our website, our fan page, GSI Group, to receive our support. So once again, thank you for your time, and we hope that we can continue to sharing with you in our upcoming webinar. Yeah, and thank you, Shruti. See you on
Yes,
our other.
absolutely. Thank you. Thank you, Tom.
Yeah, thank you and goodbye.